Today's candy spot, we're having a look at the Muscle Machines candy. This comes to us from the good folks at Hilco Corporation and features, as indicated here, a real die-cast car. Right there. It's super fast, you can pull it back, and it has real suspension action. Now granted, the candy itself is probably very generic. It's probably the same candy you've gotten with most candies, with most candy tubes such as this. I mean, really, there is nothing different. And you yourself probably have experienced this frequently. You go to Toys R Us, more importantly. I find Toys R Us is always a good example for this. And you can always find tubed candies. Tubed candies, and then they just simply slap something on top of it. Whether in this case it be a car. I think I've seen other things there as well. Little figurines and stuff like that on top. But it really boils down to pretty much the exact same candy at the bottom. Although I like muscle cars and muscle machines and stuff like that, so I thought let's pick this up. Maybe the candy won't be so bad, but I'm definitely more psyched to get this muscle car out. This muscle truck. Anything on the back? Nothing on the back. Ingredients, certainly ingredients. Candy made in Canada, so that's good. I like that. But yes, this tube itself, let's hope if anything the candy is good. If it isn't, at least we got plan B. By plan B, I mean the muscle machine. I'm gonna bring in my friend Hank. Gonna get this opened up. I don't really know what's involved to get this opened up, but we're just gonna first of all cut the more exciting probably aspect of the candy off. We're gonna take the muscle car off. Inside are the candies. They're still contained. See, they're not coming out. We're just gonna put those right there. What's that? Bring the camera down. Okay, bring the camera down. And let's get this muscle car out. Looks like it's just tabbed. Perhaps oh, there we go. I was gonna say perhaps I can just pry it open. I may not even need my trusty knife. There's the packaging. Rosalita, I'm just gonna put that aside for you. I didn't throw it on the floor. Don't worry, I didn't throw it on the floor. Ooh, look at the suspension going on here. We got ourselves a nice little muscle car, muscle roadster of some sort. Big wheels, which I like. Some flame work on the car. Looks like one of those old style dump trucks. Not dump trucks, one of those pickup truck kind of things. I would totally own one of those if I could. But yeah, you can definitely see the, as advertised, the suspension on the car. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Does it actually wind up? Let's have a look. Let's wind it up. Oh, and it does move. We didn't see it? There it goes right there. Not bad. Not bad considering. I know, this is a candy spot. Why are we looking at an actual car? Well, there it is right there. Soak up the car. Let's put that aside. Let's actually try the candy. After all, this is called a candy spot. It's not necessarily called let's review the things that come with candy. Right? Yes? Alright, let's get this opened up. I don't know if there's an easy way to get this blasted candy open. Let's see here. See, the problem is, maybe I just wedge it open. Maybe I just wedge it enough to get some of the candy out. That sounds like a good idea. On paper, I'm sure. Blasted candy. Why do they make candy so difficult to open up? You realize any child that would have bought this candy would have made this a mess by now. It would have been all over the floor. Then they'd cry to their parents. They'd want more candy because they've already spilt the candy. And the parents would be like, I'm not buying you more candy. I just bought you candy. But Mom, the candy's all over the floor. Well, whose fault is that? I don't know. Is that something parents say nowadays? I know my parents used to always say that. Well, whose fault is that? It'd be funny. It'd be somewhat funny. By the way, see what I'm doing right now? You should be doing this with, if you have a knife and you're a child, or really as an adult or anything, don't be doing what Spot just did. That's bad. We should play the game of don't do what Spot just did. There we go. That's what the problem was. We're going to take this out. As I was saying, though, my parents used to always say, well, whose fault is that? That's something that I'm afraid we don't really have in today's world. Common sense. We don't really have a lot of parents nowadays saying, whose fault is that? Usually it's, well, that's the school's fault. Or, that's Billy's fault for mentally scarring you. We're going to sue his pants off. These are the candies. They look like little tiny capsules. I'm going to give these a try. Hopefully they're just as good as the car. Let's give this a try. That's not that bad. Try an orange one here. They don't have a lot of flavor, but they're very similar to like a Runts, like those Runts that come in like orange, banana, go banana, cherry. I think strawberry was in there as well. But in this case, they're like little capsules. You can pretend like you're a doctor. Just don't take too many of these, and by all means, don't take a lot of pills. If you find foreign pills somewhere, don't take them. It's a little bit of tidbit of information from Spot. Candies aren't bad. I'm really glad though I got this little tiny car. I tell you, you know who would really like this is my cats. Wind this on the floor, let it go, and watch them go bonkers. Watch them go bananas. And if there's one thing you should know about me, I love watching my cats go bananas. Go banana. Today's candy spot though, we're having a look, bring it in, we're having a look today at the Muscle Machines candy. They're not really technically Muscle Machine candy, they just came with a Muscle Machine, but that's totally what I'm going to call it up at the top there. The Muscle Machines candy. Thanks for watching as you always do, guys. Certainly more candy spots are coming your way, and I'll see you guys next time.